Hey everybody, I want to do a quick video on something that I figured out that I've been wanting to know how to do. Is I bought this Korg Volca Beats some time ago as a really cheap, fun little drum machine. And I thought it was just a toy, but it's actually quite powerful. And I figured out how to use it with my modular. So in a small setup, if you need drums and you don't want to buy expensive modular drums, what you can do is with this baby, you can use it with your modular. So the way I figured that out is I have these two jacks right here. There's a in and out sync. So I have them going to my Pamela's new workout as the master clock. And what's great about this is you can create patterns and sync it up with the rest of your modular system so that everything is in the same tempo. So for example, here in Pamela you have the beat. So if we put it on just like something like that, just like 110 beats. And what's great about it is you can create all the benefits of Pamela to use with your drum beats. So right now, I have it going output on my Korg going to my mix up. So that way I have that. But you can probably even do it as a VCA. So we could try that too. So if we go here, input here, and then you get the benefits of modular with modulating, VCAs and things like that. So let's try that. So if we take this output from my quad VCA, and we go here to my mix up, which by the way is a great mixer, I love it. So we have that. So now if we press play on Pam, so we can hear it. If I'm doing it right. Yeah, so this is cool, because then you got the benefits of the VCA. You can boost it. So right now it's my Volca. So what you can do, on a Korg Volca you have presets too, which is really cool. Like if you go to memory and you want to load something, so you get the patterns from that, and you can load that. I haven't used my Korg Volca in a long time, so that's a good beat. So then what you can do, check this out. What's cool about this is you can use all the benefits of the modular system with your Volca. So if you don't want to spend, $1,000 on a bunch of modular drums, or you don't have space in your rack like mine, my 6U travel rig, I don't have much room. So I can use this for beats. And it sounds pretty good, with the presets, and you can program it and stuff. And then you can also use the LFOs. So let's take a Batumi. I have a Batumi LFO, and I can take the square wave and I can send it to my VCA. So then you can get the benefits of that. So you can, modulate volume. So Batumi, if I just put the Batumis down here and I go back to the initial Batumi, so you can modulate your Volca, which is cool. And then we just do that. So you can use your modular, and then you can do that. How cool is that? So you can take your $100 Korg Volca and use it like an expensive drum machine. And if I put it in the reset, and you can mute it. So you can use that. You can use the benefits of your modular, your cheap Volca. And if you want to live record, you can still use the Volca. So if I go to right here on it, so that's kind of cool. So I just want to cover that. It's pretty cool that you can do that. I just figured this out tonight messing around with my modular. And I was like, well, I got modular drums, but it'd be kind of cool if I can use the stuff I have with my modular to create some interesting effects. You can do that. And then check this out. You can go into Pam. So it's on the first two. And so I can go into Pam's workout and I can create patterns with my Volca. So I can use Logic, quantize it. I can use Euclidean patterns. And then if I go out of that menu and I go to, and just change that a little bit, do divide by 4. So you can create some interesting patterns. And now if I go here, I can offset it. I can create my own Euclidean rhythms here. Quantize it if I want to. I can use Logic. Pretty cool, huh? So then it sounds totally different. And then if I want to use something different, you can use any triggers or whatever with the Korg Volca, which is pretty awesome. So then if I want to try something different, like if I don't want to use my Pam workout and say I want to use another trigger sequencer, I can do that too. So I haven't done this yet, but it's fun to always try. If I take it with my Euclidean rhythms or whatever, I can use it. Isn't that pretty cool? So you can create some interesting patterns with the Euclidean rhythms. I'm still learning this too, but so the beauty is that you can use your devices with modular without having to use MIDI converter box to CV or anything. So this is encouraging because Korg makes a lot of really cheap, good little portable battery powered things. So that tells me because of the way they architect it with these little sync things, I can use it with my patch cables. So if you don't want to spend $1,000 on drums, you can just use it. And like with me, this is just a, I kind of use this setup now just for kind of just experimenting. So it's kind of a neat little setter effect. And then, you can create other stuff. And then if you want to use another sequencer, so you could use it with, so if I'm doing something different, I don't want to use the Euclidean rhythms, which is an interesting sequencer. And I want to use it with Mimetic Digitalis, for example, which I haven't tried just yet. But if I take another patch cable, and we take a clock from Pamela workout, and we clock the Mimetic Digitalis. I think it goes in here. Yeah, so here. All right, so here. And let's see, I think I have to put trigger here. Yeah, trigger. Use a trigger here. That's it. Probably not doing this right. See, what am I doing? There we go. Cool. Maybe if I send a trigger from, I don't care about that. I'm gonna send a trigger from my Batumi to I guess I can do a load shred. Yeah, so sometimes it doesn't work as well. Certain things I notice don't work as well with the Volca, but Pam works pretty good, and the Euclidean circle, so trigger sequencers work pretty good. Mimetic Digitalis is more of a CV sequencer, so maybe that might be why it's not working that well. It works, it's just not expected what I'm getting. The effects I'm getting are not quite expected. So maybe if I try something different down here, maybe. So it's fun to experiment with this. So this is a good thing because then you can use it with your modular, and then that way if you have a lot of stuff lying around, you know, you don't want to throw it away or sell it, you know, yeah, you can take $100 thing instead of, it's cheaper than buying one drum module. I think it's drum modules for modular anywhere from like $200 to $500 for a module. So it's a cheap way to use your beats that you have already. I know a lot of people have these. I like this because it runs on batteries and it's portable. Cheers.